Hello and welcome to Blockchain Gaming World with me, John Jordan. So I thought, as it's a year since Nine Chronicles M was released, I thought I'd do a quick video about what's going on there, and particularly as a new feature has just sort of dropped. So Nine Chronicles as a game has been out actually for a number of years, originally just out on PC from South Korean developer Planetarium, and on the 21st of November 2023, they launched what they called Nine Chronicles M. Exactly the same game, but it was also, this time you could also play it on mobile, so it's available through the app stores. And in order to sort of do that, they actually released it on a new blockchain. So you can play the old version, Nine Chronicles, on the original blockchain, but the new version, Nine Chronicles M, doesn't stand for mobile actually, even though it's coming out on mobile. It's because they've gone sort of multi-chain. So I'm grabbing this from the PC version, but the mobile version is sort of exactly the same. The PC version has more blockchain stuff in it because there's some things you can't do on mobile, and the mobile version has in-app purchases which you can't do which you don't have in the PC version. So that's how they've, to a degree, tried to distinguish it. For example, the shop here, where you can buy items to gear up your character, that's not available in the mobile version because that just uses the in-game currency here, which is a cryptocurrency, which is Nine Chronicles Gold actually, and there's a version called Wrapped Nine Chronicles Gold on Ethereum. But there we go. So we can see a whole bunch of stuff here, and this is my character. So I'm pretty highly leveled now. I've been playing this for a year. Put a bit of money into it, put some crypto into it as well to buy all these sort of characters and stuff. We won't go into all that. So the main things to do really is the arena. So I've got 5 tickets left to play in the arena, fight against other people. There's a sort of single player adventure mode, campaign mode, I guess we can see. So I'm working my way through that. Not quite. Let's see if we can get it to go. Okay, so I'm currently on level 7, and the sort of final one is level. We've got. No, it's the final. Is it the final one? One more. There's the adventure boss comes up every so often, and you have event diamonds. This one here is the final one, I think. I'm got some way to go on that. But what I was going to show today is this new element that's just been launched in the workshop. So the workshop in general has been there for a while. You can, as you sort of level up, you can sort of select items to craft. And you have to obviously have the different ingredients to do that, and they are sort of locked by what stage you're on in the single player game. So this one here, you can see it has, you can see all the sort of stats on it, and you have different sort of armors. So you have an armor here, and for these ones here, I have to spend some currency in order to unlock them if I want to make them. We have some belts and necklaces and rings, and these are, I'm not quite sure what those are, what they call them actually, but anyway, you equip them. But when you have these various other things, you have runes that you equip, and you can break things by grinding them back again, and you can upgrade items. But this is the new one here, Custom Craft. So let's have a look at that. And Custom Craft is basically a new way of sort of creating the sort of items that we've seen before, but sort of with a new sort of meta attached to it. So you can see I've got 4 out of 50 on the relationship scale. And that means I can unlock these ones, but to get to the better ones, I have to obviously get a higher level of relationship. So here these ones here, if I want to create, instead of a heavy sword, I create a custom heavy sword. We can see they're sort of more random. The skill is randomized. The CP, which is the sort of power, is sort of quite a big range from 39,000 to 236,000. So it's that sort of your own gacha box going on here. Obviously, again, you need these items to craft. In order to do that, and these ones in particular are sort of quite hard to get. The way you get them is actually by staking, which you have a quick look at. So there's this one here, which is the random. So some of these are sort of quite funny, like this one here, like a swordfish. You'd have a swordfish sword, fainted mackerel it calls it. You only get this at random, so you sort of get that by sort of crafting here. And you get a random, obviously the chances of getting these is going to be pretty small, but we can go ahead and craft this, so it's going to use up some of my resources. So off she goes, or I think it's a he or she, whatever, random. And then we see here, this is the sort of our telling us what's going on. So evaluation complete. So even though it takes time to craft it. We can see here in that random drop what I was going to get: a custom longsword, fire. It's not very highly rated, top 69%, and that's what the stats are. And we can see here some of the sort of attributes on it. So that's what I'm going to get, and we can see it's going to take 2 days. Some other ones here that I started off yesterday, they're going to take some time. If I can speed it up if I want to. Got one more slot, actually 2 more slots. So I just opened up another slot, so I could, if I wanted to go here and do another random. I haven't got enough. See, I haven't got enough now. Oh dear. So these these elements are because they're quite hard to get. So this is for higher level players. This is I guess what you would be doing. The best way to get those resources here is to actually stake. So I've staked some of the 5,000 of the in-game cryptocurrency, and you see here you get these ones here. I get 50 of those basically a month, and the more you stake, the more of these you get. So you can see that the custom crafting sort of gives you some really potentially some really cool sort of visual items, or some really powerful items, much more than the standard crafting, but you have to have sort of invested a lot more. So the price of this, I think it's about $200, $2,000, $20,000. So some of it you'd be investing in enormous amounts of money in order to generate some of these assets. Basically, if you don't want to equip things yourself, obviously there's a shop. So this is where other people have either unlocked these, or they have now crafted them, and then obviously selling them potentially for sort of silly prices. I mean, as with any marketplace, we can sort of look through and see sort of what's available. I'm trying to see if there's any. I wonder what is it? Fainted. I wonder if we can find any fainted mackerels. Oh, there's some fainted mackerels. There we go. So actually, this one's quite cheap. Actually, not that powerful, but sort of funny to have. So this is 176,000 CP. You need to have a certain level to buy it, so you can't just sort of play to win. But if I go to my if I go to my setup here, so my sword here is 221,000. So I might not want a mackerel sword, even though it looks pretty cool. So anyway, yeah, the other thing to say, I guess the game has been live. Nine Chronicles M has been live for a year. It's actually sort of, in terms of users, doing pretty well now. It's now gets over, some days gets over 100,000 daily active unique wallets. So it's definitely sort of grown, more than double during the year since it's launched. It's obviously not an enormous game. 100,000 sort of players isn't that many in the big scheme of things, but I guess the growth is the interesting thing here. I guess in contrast, though, during 2024, the price of the token has gone down quite a lot. So the sort of the token price is at an all-time low, really, or certainly it's just been going down in 2024. So you have this sort of interesting situation where the player base is going up, maybe not enormously, but the tokens are going down, and that's partly because if you play the game, you sort of get given tokens as well. So there's an inflationary sort of issue with the tokens. Not that that's the reason the price has gone down so much. I mean, that's a different sort of mechanic entirely, I think. But that's why they're bringing in these things like these sort of staking mechanics. So you have to lock up a lot of tokens in order to stake to get the materials you need if you want to do your own custom creations. So anyway, yeah, I think it's worth playing. Obviously, a bit more complicated to download on the PC and run on the PC, so it's pretty easy to get it up and running through the app stores. So it's the best way to go and sort of check it out if you want to check it out. But thanks for watching this video, and see you again soon.